And good afternoon and welcome to Wausau West Warrior High School Playoff Soccer on Wausau Area Sports. This afternoon, it is a WIAA Division I regional final as the Wausau West Warriors take on the Old Abes of Eau Claire Memorial. From Johnson Field at Wausau West High School, I'm Chad Holmes. The winner of this game moves on to sectionals on Thursday against Hudson. Hudson, the number one seed in this bracket. They defeated DC Everest earlier this afternoon by a score of 7-0. Hudson will be the host on Thursday for the matchup against one of these two teams. Wausau West is the number 2 seed in this bracket. They are 10-5-3 overall, 7-2-1 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Eau Claire Memorial is 10-5-2 overall and 6-1-1 in the WVC. I should say in the Big Rivers Conference. Wausau West finished second to Stevens Point in the Wisconsin Valley Conference, one game behind the Panthers. Eau Claire Memorial finished in third, but in a very tight race at the top of the BRC. 1/2 game behind River Falls and Hudson. The teams met just 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago yesterday in Eau Claire, and the Warriors won that one by a score of 1-0. Mercy Kelly scored the only goal for Wausau West. She had a penalty kick that she was able to score on midway through the second half, and the Warriors were able to win that one. Looking at these teams, Wausau West, they've been very good defensively. In 10 wins this season, they've allowed a total of 2 goals. The Warriors, in fact, have 10 clean sheets. Clean sheets are shutouts during the course of the soccer campaign. And Wausau West has also been very good in tight games. Wausau West has won 5 different games by a score of 1-0. Foster and Hallie Foster also scored for the Warriors. Wausau West opponent tonight, Eau Claire Memorial, they defeated Wisconsin Rapids in their first playoff game on Tuesday, I should say, in that regional semifinal. ECM topped Wisconsin Rapids by a score of 3-1. Memorial, it's been a very good season for Memorial. They lost before the season an outstanding ACL knee injury during the basketball season. And again, she was just an outstanding freshman, but unfortunately for her and her team, has not been available during the course of the spring. Memorial has got big offensive production from Paul Meyer. Warriors did a very good job against those two players, did not give them a lot of opportunity to be in space in the offensive zone in that game just over 3 weeks ago. So Wausau West and Eau Claire Memorial. Again, Warriors 10-5-3, talking to Lance Kelly coming up next. It's Wausau West taking on Eau Claire Memorial. Playoff soccer on Wausau Area Sports.
Float. Summer's just too short. So, what's your boat? A boat for fishing, a boat for skiing, a pontoon boat for partying? Or are you thinking personal watercraft? Whatever floats fun for you, remember CCU. That's Clover Belt Credit Union, the leader in financing summer fun. Motorcycles, ATVs, campers, motorhomes, and convertibles too. Great rates, great service, great fun. Local lenders lending local money. Quick and easy loan approval. It's the way financing should be. Stop in and visit with a CCU lender today. CCU can set you up with great rate financing approval, so when you find your boat, you're ready to float. Summer's just too short not to enjoy every moment you can on the water, on the road, or off the road camping or ATVing. Stop in, call, or apply online at ccuwausau.com for your great rate. Whatever floats summer fun for you, remember CCU. That's Clover Belt Credit Union. We finance fun.
Wausau West Warrior High School Playoff Soccer continues on Wausau Area Sports. It is a WIAA Division I regional final. The second-seeded Warriors playing host to the number 3-seeded Old Abes of Eau Claire Memorial. I'm Chad Holmes, joined by Wausau West head coach Lance Kelly. And first of all, Coach, before we talk about the game specifically, let's talk a little bit about your season. Second place in the Wisconsin Valley Conference, just one game behind Stevens Point. As I've been researching, getting ready for the broadcast, it looks like maybe the first 6 games or so, you're sort of finding your way, and then all of a sudden you went on a bit of a roll, winning a lot of games, giving up very few goals. How would you describe the season? Was it maybe a little bit of a slower start and then finding your way into the middle of the season?
Yeah, I mean, when you look at high school soccer, when girls come out of whether they're playing basketball or whether they're just attending open gyms, they're not playing soccer 5 times a week or 6 times a week sometimes. So when they come out, sometimes, our first couple weeks of practice, we get some soft tissue injuries that can definitely take a toll, and that's what happened to us this year. Our first 2 games that we played at Turner Center, we had, 4 or 5 starters that were out with injuries, and it took us a while to get them back on the field. And so that caused us to use our depth, which is great. We have a very deep team, deep roster, and so we were able to get some other girls some minutes there that helped with their progression as players. But yeah, it took us a little while to kind of get our ebb and flow of the season. Once we started to get those players back, things started to progress nicely. We had a lot of 1-0 wins, and that's not lack of offensive production. It's just getting that ball in the back of the net. And, we've played some very good keepers, but at the same time, sometimes our finishing just isn't quite on point. And, we would outshoot opponents a lot more corners than opponents. And, to win at soccer, you got to get that ball in the back of the net. And so we at times struggled to do that, even though we would control the game.
It looks as well that you've challenged yourselves outside the conference. It looked like this season you had a number of opponents, including Eau Claire Memorial, that prepare you for this time of the year. And I think as you get to this round, there are no more easy matchups at all. Do you feel like your non-conference schedule, in addition to playing Stevens Point, and I think a very solid Everest squad, I mean, really the conference, very solid this season, but did your body of work to get to this point make you ready for today?
Yeah, I mean, I think when we play the teams like De Pere, Neenah, Appleton North, Hudson, Eau Claire Memorial, like those games are games to kind of open our eyes and see, what kind of competition we're going to have once we get to playoffs. And, the Neenahs, the De Peres, they're on the other side of the sectional. So we would meet them in the sectional final. But then Hudson, Eau Claire Memorial, Eau Claire North, those teams need to be played so that we have a good idea of where we stand, what we need to work on. We get actual film, of us playing them. So heading into the matchup against Eau Claire Memorial today, it's very helpful to say, well, we've played them. We know this player's, characteristics and tendencies. So we have a better idea of how we compete against them.
Looking at your squad, 3 first-team All-Wisconsin Valley Conference performers, 3 second-team All-Conference performers, and looking at a lot of the names in terms of both first-team, second-team, honorable mention, getting 6 in the top 2 teams, I think, says a lot for your squad because it's a lot of talented soccer players in the WVC this year.
Yeah, I'm very happy with the awards and recognition that we got. We're, like I said, we're a deep team. It's hard. Recognized. We have 9 seniors, we've got 5 juniors, as well as some great sophomores and some freshmen that have stepped up as well. We're obviously a family. We're a true team, and a player like Amelia Castleberg from Spash that's going to put 20 goals in, but we've got dangerous weapons kind of all over the field, which is great. So yeah, when you look at the conference awards that came out, and help of their team.
So it's true. I mean, it's such a double-edged sword. I mean, you're so thrilled, obviously, when the girls that do get the awards, but it does not take away anything from the team aspect. And you don't go 7-2-1 in your
styles of play, different formations that you play against, depending on if it's Rapids or if it's, Everest, or then you have Spash, who've got some very dangerous weapons. So we've been able to, try to get production out of various spots on the field.
That brings up today's game, and actually it brings up a point I wanted to make with you because you just played Eau Claire Memorial 3 weeks ago. Team played a very solid soccer and carried the tilt of the field, I would say, for much of the evening. How much do you change? Do you try to throw a curveball in there? Do you try to maybe tinker a little bit, or do you go back to what worked against ECM?
Yeah, I mean, like when we look at that game, it was really nice to play. I thought we really played well against Eau Claire Memorial, and that was after a hard, good movement. Heading into today, it's just a matter of kind of what are we comfortable with. We know kind of where their weapons are at. We know what our weapons are. we can capitalize on and start tucking some more goals, because that always helps take the stress off it as the game goes on. And it's a 0-0 game. The stress builds for each team, and the players start to kind of feel that. And so it'd be very nice to be able to just tuck a goal early and then be able to play a little bit more relaxed.
And finally, when your team is playing at its best, when Wausau West is playing at the top of their game, what do you see?
Yeah, honestly, when we play well, our energy is high, the effort is high, movement across the field is dynamic. They're providing, angles for each other. They're hitting through balls yet playing short as well. They're just really mixing up their way of attack. And then defensively, we're a very solid team defensively. We don't give up many goals. And so just being able to continue to play out of the back, work on that possession, not playing boot ball for lack of better phrase, and just being able to just control the game. When we can do that, I think we're a very hard team to play against. And just tucking those goals, like I said, if we can start doing that a little bit better, I think we'll be a tough out.
Best of luck.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Head coach Lance Kelly of the Wausau West Warriors will come back, have the opening kickoff coming up next. Wausau West and Eau Claire Memorial. WIAA Division I Regional Final Soccer on Wausau Area Sports.
Rocket Industrial's mission to package with less is a commitment to making a future that's better for the next generation. Their recommendations help manufacturers across the nation package with less material, less waste, less time, and with less cost. Their engineers and experts provide data-backed solutions that positively impact your bottom line. When you work with Rocket Industrial, you're working with a partner committed to making a difference. Rocket Industrial, package with less. Learn more at rocketindustrial.com. Rocket Industrial's mission to pack.
Thanks to the Wausau West Athletic Department for their support of our coverage of Wausau West High School sports on Wausau Area Sports. Thanks for watching on the Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel, but we'd like to see you out and about supporting Wausau West student athletes in action. To see a listing of upcoming events at Wausau West High School, go to WisconsinValleyConference.org and click on Wausau West. That's WisconsinValleyConference.org and click on Wausau West. Thanks to the Wausau West Athletic Department for their support of our coverage on Wausau Area Sports. Thanks to the Wausau West Athletic Department for their support of our coverage of Wausau West High School sports on Wausau Area Sports. Thanks for watching on the Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel, but we'd like to see you out and about supporting Wausau West student athletes in action. To see a listing of upcoming events at Wausau West High School, go to WisconsinValleyConference.org and click on Wausau West. That's WisconsinValleyConference.org and click on Wausau West. Thanks to the Wausau West Athletic Department for their support of our coverage on Wausau Area Sports. And our national anthem here from Johnson Field at Wausau West, as we are nearly set to go. Wausau West and Eau Claire Memorial in a Division I regional final. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for today's game. For Eau Claire Memorial, in goal, number 00, freshman Addison Schroeder. Also starting, number 1, Lydia Palmier. She is a senior. Number 2, Claire Gibson, who is a senior. Number 5, Marley Ferguson, who is a junior. Katie Toutant, who is a sophomore. Number 10, Piper Gunderson. She is a senior. Number 13, Kendall Hendricks. She is a junior. Number 14, Jaden Moss, who is a sophomore. Number 17, Callie Akow, who is a freshman. Number 21, Maggie Sheehan, who is a senior. And number 24, Sophia Moran, who is a freshman. Again for Eau Claire Memorial, Addison Schrader, Lydia Palmier, Claire Gibson, Marley Ferguson, Katie Toutant, Piper Gunderson, Kendall Hendricks, Jaden Moss, Callie Ako, Maggie Sheehan, Sophia Moran. Head coach of Eau Claire Memorial is Olivia Mrzensky. For Wausau West, starters, number 0, the goalkeeper, Grace Callio. She is a senior. Number 2, Emily Callio, who is a senior. Number 4, Megan Foster, who is a senior. Number 8, Emily Lucht. She is a senior. Number 9, Violet Kelly. She is a senior. Number 10, Mercy Kelly is a junior. Number 11, Maddie Weller, who is a senior. Number 13, Ella Boline. She is a junior. Number 17, Stella Olson. She is a junior. And number 20, Olivia Colwell, who is a junior. Again for the Warriors, Grace Callio, Emily Callio, Megan Foster, Emily Lucht, Violet Kelly, Mercy Kelly, Madeline Weller, Ella Boline, Stella Olson, Olivia Colwell. Head coach of the Warriors is Lance Kelly. Warriors are wearing dark blue jerseys, dark blue shorts, white numerals, white for the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes, white jerseys, white shorts, and purple numerals. Temperature around 80 degrees, a warm day here in Wausau. Glad you could join us here on Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel. In fact, right now in Wausau, temperature is 81 degrees under cloudy skies. So that cloud cover at times helping keep it a little bit cooler for the players. That's going to be a challenge here in this game. How the players handle the heat. Artificial turf here at Johnson Field. So again, when it is sunny, it does heat up that turf. And of course, it also will be a test of the depth of these teams as well. Wausau West will go from right to left as you look at your screen here in the first half of play. And of course, this time around, there is no ties. If the game is still tied after 2 halves, there will be overtime, 2 10-minute halves. No sudden death, 10-minute half of overtime, then a timeout, then another 10-minute half, and then whoever's ahead at that point would win. And if we're still tied, it would go to penalty kicks. Winner plays at Hudson on Thursday in a sectional semifinal. Again, the Warriors faced the Old Abes 22 days ago, winning 1-0, and we are underway. Eau Claire Memorial over on the far side of the field along the touchline. Battle for the ball, taken away by Wausau West. Warriors will now try to work it through the center of the field. Over to the near side, Weller will move it further to the left. Now the Warriors pass ahead. Nice little touch there by Megan Foster. Moves it left-hand side towards Briggs, but the ball is knocked out of play, and the Warriors will get a throw-in. With it is Violet Kelly. She'll lob it on the left-hand side. Fighting for it is Megan Foster. Has it knocked away. Still a battle along the touchline. Goes out of bounds. And again, it will be a throw-in for Wausau West. Violet Kelly tosses towards the left corner. Chasing it down is Megan Foster, and it's knocked out. And it will be a goal kick coming up for the Old Abes. So the Warriors trying to tilt the field. In fact, in the first meeting between these teams back 3 weeks ago, Warriors had the better of it for the most part. It wasn't overwhelming by any means, but the Warriors had the better opportunities other than a rather good flourish for Eau Claire Memorial early in the second half. Now a long shot, seeing it all the way, is Addison Schrader. She will grab it for ECM. 0-0, freshman. She'll kick it high into the air towards the center circle. Fight for the ball. Moved on the right-hand side. Warriors get it back. Now fed ahead. Trying to chase it is Ella Boline, but rolls in towards the goaltender who'll scoop it up again. Looking to stretch it out on the right-hand side was Wausau West towards Ella Boline. She had a couple of goals in the win on Tuesday against Superior. Ball now into the Wausau West end. Will be chipped forward on the left-hand side. Trying to chase it down will be ECM. Trying to turn the corner is Paul Meyer. Paul Meyer in the deep left corner has it knocked away, and the ball will go out of bounds on the far side of the field. It will be a throw-in for the Old Abes. Paul Meyer will heave it towards the penalty area. He'll be knocked out off the leg of an Old Abe, so a goal kick coming up for Grace Callio and the Warriors. Scoreless early. We are just over 2 minutes into this WIAA Division I regional final. Warriors will set it up deep in their own end of the field. And go towards the near side, trying to grab it is Foster, goes out, and I think there'll be a throw in again for the Warriors. Yep. Grabbing it will be Violet Kelly for Wausau West. Not able to grab it was Foster, but a whistle and a foul coming up on Eau Claire Memorial. Getting bodied up as she tried to take that throw in was Megan Foster for the Warriors. Olivia Colwell, one of the Wausau West all-conference performers. We'll tell you about that. The WVC announced their all-conference team yesterday. Right-footed into the Eau Claire Memorial end. Near side and not able to keep it in was Piper Gunderson for the Old Apes. Another throw-in for the Warriors. Violet Kelly tosses it again towards Foster. Foster heads it. Fighting for it for the Warriors is Willa Briggs. Briggs feeds it forward and not able to quite get there for the Warriors was Ella Boline. Good idea there for the Warriors, but ball comes in on Schroeder, and she'll scoop it up. Goal kick. There's back to the center of the field. Briggs will fight for it for the Warriors. Moves it back on the right-hand side. That is Mercy Kelly. Kelly moves it on the right. Now the Warriors trying to push it forward. Off of Kelly, but there's Briggs. Briggs overruns it and is picked up by the Apes. Moved on the near side. With it is Piper Gunderson. Gunderson handles it. Now moves it to the center of the field. With it there is Sheehan. Sheehan will move it left-hand side. Knocked away. Good work there by Wausau West and Emily Lucht. And now trying to chase it down for the Warriors. A little bit of physical play as Ella Boline will move it forward. Has it knocked away. And now coming in, taken back by the Warriors. Now fed to the center of the field. And Foster trying to grab control of it. Still fighting for it near the top of the box area. Now a long shot goes wide to the far side post. So a little bit of pressure. Good idea there for Wausau West. Trying to stretch things out. Get it in towards the goal. 4 minutes and 15 seconds into the first half and still no score. Addison Schroeder will move it on the near side. Playing from deep in their own end are the Old Apes. Fired off to the left-hand side. Kendall Hendricks will feed it forward, goes along the far touchline, keeps rolling, stays in bounds, and Wausau West will move it back towards in front of the Eau Claire Memorial bench area. Now played by the Apes. Now here comes Eau Claire Memorial trying to counter. Move to the right-hand side. Gunderson. Gunderson had it knocked away. Cutting right in front. Good anticipation. Violet Kelly for Wausau West. But taken back by Katie Toutant for the Old Apes. Then the Warriors quickly get it back. On the right-hand side for West is Emily Lucht. Lucht will feed it over on the far touchline. And then not able to control it on the right-hand side is Emily Callio for the Warriors. Goes out, and we'll get our first substitutions of the game. As we mentioned, on this warm day, I think we're going to see both coaches try to make sure that the teams stay as fresh as possible as we go deeper and deeper into this game. Abe's will toss it right in front of the Wausau West bench. Battle for that ball. Keeping control are the Abes. Now Eau Claire Memorial, little touch pass, but cutting in front nicely is Weller for the Warriors, and the Warriors get it back. Another long stretch. Trying to chase it down the right-hand side is Boline. Boline one-on-one. Boline still fighting for it, and winning the battle will be the Abes. Ball is knocked out. Oh, no, it was not knocked out. Kept in by the Abes, and then cleared back to the Wausau West end. Warriors have it knocked away. Still a fight for it. Trying to grab it was Olivia Colwell. And Colwell be called for a foul. So a free kick coming up now for ECM in the Wausau West end. Eau Claire Memorial, this would not be considered one of those dangerous set pieces, but they had some set piece opportunities in the game 3 weeks ago. Oh, a long throw! It goes through the hands of Callio to the back of the net. And Eau Claire Memorial gets on the board first and takes a 1-0 lead. Oh, just squirted through the fingertips of the Wausau West senior. And getting the opener will be the Abes to lead 1-0. Was not really a dangerous play, but all shots are a dangerous shot, especially in the playoffs. So 1-0 Eau Claire Memorial. Wausau West will try to counter.
The goal for the Old Ames by number 17, Kelly Akow.
Akow gets the goal.
Unassisted for the Old A's.
Off of the free kick, unassisted. As the ball is cleared behind the Eau Claire Memorial cage. It will be the first corner of the game. Again, these set pieces can be very, very important. See if the Warriors can take advantage here on their first corner kick. It'll be right into the area in the box. Going up is the goaltender, Addison Schrader, to grab it at its highest point. Hold on to it. 1-0 Old A's. There's a long goal kick. Bounces into the Wausau West end. Again, very early on here in this regional final. On the near side for the Warriors, Stella Olsen. Pass gets knocked out. It will be a throw-in here for the A's. Battle for the ball. Still a fight for it. And now played by Eau Claire Memorial. On the near sideline with it is Emily Grenda. Grenda passes it back towards Armstrong, Marin Armstrong. Now the Apes, there's a miscommunication, goes right into the center. Nobody there for ECM, picked up by Olivia Colwell. She'll move it ahead on the right-hand side. Now back to Colwell. Colwell moves it back towards the center line, headed high into the air. Bouncing around, grabbing it is Maddie Weller now for the Warriors. Weller will right-foot it, and now trying to chase it down. Getting on her horse, with it is Boleen. Boleen could not get the check, gets it ahead. Megan Foster. Foster tried to stop it, goes down, and the ball cleared out of bounds on the near side by Eau Claire Memorial. Boy, for a moment, it looked as though Boleen had a half a step and maybe even a little bit more than that, but not able to quite get there and get the shot off. Toss towards the penalty area, knocked away by ECM. Trying to clear it are the Abes. Now knocked away by the Warriors and Violet Kelly, but now picked up and cleared ahead by the Old Abes. Long pass ahead. Trying to chase it down is Marley Ferguson. Ferguson along the nearest touchline goes out, and it will be a throw-in coming up for Wausau West. We'll get a Wausau West substitute. Taking a break will be Megan Foster. She's been very active.
Warriors. Number 18, Maya Rice.
Maya Rice. She had a game-winning goal. Her only goal in the Valley was a game winner against Marshfield early in the season on a free kick. Warriors will throw it in on the near touchline. Trying to grab it is Mercy Kelly. Kelly has it knocked away, but the Warriors will get another throw in right at the center line. Violet Kelly will feed it ahead on the left-hand side towards Mercy Kelly, using her body well to shield the defender. Still fighting for it, gets double teamed. Ball is knocked away, but they're picking it up. Will be Weller. Weller moves it on the right-hand side. Now with it is Maya Rice. Rice will feed it forward, not able to connect, looking towards Boleen. Clear to the near side, coming over, trying to get there first for the Warriors is Willa Briggs, but it goes out, and it'll be a throw-in for the Old Abes. 9.5 minutes into the first half. 1-0 Eau Claire Memorial with the lead. Substitutions now for the Old Abes. Again, we're going to see, I think, lots of substitutions, lots of breaks. We may see as well at about the 20-minute mark of this first half, a water break. On the hot days, you allow these players that break in the middle of the half. Now trying to move it forward for the Warriors. Stella Olsen has it knocked away. Fighting for it now is Ferguson. Ferguson still fighting for it. Gets it loose to Gunderson. Gunderson will feed it towards the Wausau West penalty box area. Trying to chase it down on the left-hand side is Tessendorf. Deep left corner. She controls it for Eau Claire Memorial. Feeds it into the box area. Knocked away by the Warriors. But kept in. Fighting for it now for ECM is Callie Akow. There's a turn of fire. Blocking it in front. And again, on those fires, you have to be in good position defensively. Cannot get that arm or the hand on it. Could lead to a penalty in that part of the field. Now, Eau Claire Memorial getting a little work in the offensive zone. The ball is knocked away by the Warriors. And the ball will be fed forward by Wausau West. But again, the Abes are going to keep it in. Ball bounces high into the air. It's headed and just wide. A little hesitation by Callio in goal for the Warriors. Gave the Abes an opportunity. I think it was Piper Gunderson who came in with the header just wide of the left-hand post. So a little bit on the heels there for a moment, and that moment of hesitation almost cost Wausau West. 11 minutes in, 1-0 Eau Claire Memorial. Akow has the only goal. There's a fight again. Fighting for it, knocked away from Ferguson, but now the Abes have a little momentum. There's a long shot, goes wide to the goal to the right-hand side. It'll be a goal kick for Wausau West. So right now, a little bit of forward push for Eau Claire Memorial, a bit more on the front foot than we saw. It looked like the Warriors had a little bit more on the front foot early, but now the Abes, after that goal, have started to gain a little bit of momentum. Far touchline. Warriors will move it ahead. Again, Boleen will try and chase it down, use her speed, but good positioning by the defender, but then taken right back by Boleen. Boleen still fighting for it, has it knocked towards the center, coming in, but not able to get there was Briggs for the Warriors. Ball high into the air near the center line. Wausau West will control, almost stepping out, losing her balance, but keeping control is Maya Rice for the Warriors. Rice moves it on the right-hand side, and now with the right foot, move forward by Emily Luck, goes out of bounds. Was it deflected by the Abes? I believe so, and it will be a throw-in for Wausau West.
Entering the game for the Warriors, number 7, L. Tipple.
L. Tipple, senior for Wausau West, will come on, and taking a break will be Willa Briggs. Warriors looking for the long throw-in on the right-hand side. Ball is loose, played again by Wausau West, left-footed forward, knocked away by the Abes. Warriors trying to push it forward, but the Abes will clear it right over towards their bench area. Be another throw-in for Wausau West. Thrown to the right-hand side, nobody there for the Warriors. Eau Claire Memorial will try to clear it back towards the center circle. Warriors will get it back. Wausau West now trying to move on the front foot. L. Tipple. Tipple back towards Violet Kelly. Kelly keeps control. Kelly fighting against Gunderson. Gunderson and Kelly. Kelly moves it towards the right-hand side, could not connect with Weller, and the Abes will get it back. Now with it is Ferguson. Ferguson fighting against Weller. Oh, good tackle attempt right on the ball there for Wausau West was Maya Rice, but the Abes do clear it back to the Wausau West end. Grace Callio will scoop it up. Reset things now for the Warriors. Here comes the right-footed kick high into the air. Bounces high near the center line. Wausau West, that is again Ella Boleen, moves it right-hand side. There's a long pass ahead. Now L. Tipple. Tipple deflected towards the left-hand side, but good positioning there for Eau Claire Memorial. But Tipple still fighting against Armstrong. Armstrong looking for room, and good pressure being put on by L. Tipple for the Warriors. Knocks it out. It'll be a throw-in for the Abes. 14 minutes into the first half. 1-0 Eau Claire Memorial with the edge. Winner plays at Hudson on Thursday. Hudson earlier today in another regional final defeated DC Everest by a score of 7-0.
Back in the game for the Old Abes.
Ball moved forward, pinching in for the Warriors. Stella Olsen. Olsen gets it ahead. Now the Warriors trying to push. With it is Kelly. Mercy Kelly stops, gets doubled. Kelly keeps control. Kelly with the right foot back out to the top. Settling it will be Maya Rice. Rice moves slightly to the right. Rice gets doubled. Now moves it on the right-hand side, but not able to connect on that pass. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for ECM. Mercy Kelly, always very dangerous for the Warriors. All-conference performer for Wausau West, first team all-conference. Warriors trying to put some heat on, keep the pressure on, but ECM gets it back with Maggie Sheehan. Her pass goes out on the far touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Wausau West. Chad Holmes from Johnson Field in Wausau here at Wausau West High School. 1-0 Wausau West trails Eau Claire Memorial. Glad you could be with us on Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel. If you have not done so, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button as well. ECM will throw it in on the far side. Battle for it in front of the Eau Claire Memorial bench. Poked forward by Wausau West. Warriors trying to chase it down. Trying to get there is Macy Durr for the Warriors. Wausau West freshman knocked away. Good pressure on the ball by Macy Durr. And the Warriors are going to throw in. Looks like the Warriors may have a substitution first. So throw in here for the Warriors. See how far they can try to get it towards the box area. Knocked away. Warriors keeping the heat on. Knocked away out, but off of West. Olivia Mayer comes on for Wausau West. Tossed in. Battle forward along the far touchline. Seems like a lot of the action on the far side of the field. Looks like again, maybe the strengths right now for these teams are on the far side. Warriors get it back. Again, the Warriors trying to push it forward. Little touch pass. Warriors gain control right at the center line. Big left footer and trying to get her head on it was El Tipple. Rolls into the penalty area, scooped up by Allison Schroeder for Eau Claire Memorial. Here comes the goal kick towards the center of the field. Knocked down by the Warriors. Wausau West again gaining control. Moved forward by Emily Lucht. Rolls it towards the right corner. Getting there first will be Eau Claire Memorial, Sophia Moran. Moran getting pressured, and it goes out, but it will be a goal kick here for the A's. Nearing the 17-minute mark of the first half. 1-0 is the lead for Eau Claire Memorial. Warriors are the last team standing in the Wisconsin Valley Conference in this playoff. All the other Valley teams have been eliminated. Battle for the ball comes loose. Trying to get there is Weller. Weller will gain control. Pass it back. Warriors a reset. Colwell will move it on the right-hand side. Headed forward. Trying to get there is Mercy Kelly for the Warriors, but has it taken away by Callie Akow for Eau Claire Memorial, and she'll clear it back to the Wausau West end. Via Colwell will get it back towards Callio, and the goaltender will kick it high into the air. Bounces towards the right-hand side. Old Abe will get it back. On the far touchline, battle for the ball. It will be out off of Eau Claire Memorial. Nice work defensively there for the Warriors. Knocked off the Old Apes, and the Warriors will get a throw in. Looks like Hallie Foster. Yep, that is Wausau West freshman coming into the game. Eau Claire Memorial regains possession, but that's kept in on the far side. Warriors take it back. Fighting forward is Mercy Kelly. Mercy moves it forward. But, boy, right now, Eau Claire Memorial doing a pretty good job getting multiple players back in order to put pressure on the Warrior forwards before they're able to get close to put pressure on the goaltender. Thrown back to the Wausau West end. Olivia Colwell will move it on the right-hand side, but it goes out of bounds. Be a throw-in quickly by the Old Apes. Moved on the left-hand side. Move towards the left-hand corner. Trying to turn the corner are the Abes, and it will be out. And I believe a corner, the first corner of the game coming up for Eau Claire Memorial. And they were dangerous on these plays. They had a flurry, a couple of set pieces, a couple of corners early in the second half of the first meeting. Callio made back-to-back outstanding saves that turned out to be huge in the Warriors' 1-0 win.
Entering again for the Warriors, Ava Lohr. Back in the game for Eau Claire.
Ava Lohr in for Wausau West. But now here comes what I would think is a swinging corner from the far side. Towards the front of the net area. Ball bounces. Warriors trying to clear it. Ball still loose. There's a shot goes wide from ECM, and it'll be a goal kick coming up for Wausau West. Nearing the midway point of the first half. Again, 40-minute halves. We're almost to the midway point of this first half. 1-0 Eau Claire Memorial. Olivia Colwell will set things up for Wausau West. The Wausau West defender fires it, headed by Katie Toutant for the Old Abes. Ball bouncing around, taken back by ECM. Moved on the right-hand side. That time the Warriors came in quickly. Nice job by El Tipple to knock it away from Piper Gunderson. Knocked out, and it will be a throw-in coming up for the Abes. Still looking is Armstrong. Fires it. Knocked away by Tipple. Ball still loose. And now fired. There's good play. There was an Abe behind on the left-hand side, but the Warriors able to knock down that pass and clear it out of trouble. Ball on the far touchline. Warriors trying to push it back to the other end. Get that equalizer. Fight for it. Macy Durr still fighting. Durr wins the battle. Still a battle for that ball. Knocked away. Stolen for a moment by the Abes, but there to move it forward will be Wausau West. Warriors trying to counter. Warriors still in their own end. Knocked away. Taken back by Eau Claire Memorial. That time the double works for Wausau West. Here comes the Warriors. A pass behind El Tipple. Roll out of bounds on the near side. Good idea. Warriors trying to stretch it, try to get on the transition, but Eau Claire Memorial will inbound. Megan Foster back in for Wausau West, and taking a break for the Warriors will be Emily Lucht.
Back in the game for the Old A's, Marley Ferguson, and number 12.
So now the throw-in coming up on the near touchline for Eau Claire Memorial. Claire Gibson will fire it. Oh, knocked off the leg of Gunderson, but then off the body of Tipple out of bounds. A little bit of a break for ECM. So the Abes will get a throw-in, and we will get a timeout. A timeout for a water break. 21 minutes and 23 seconds into the first half. It is Eau Claire Memorial 1, Wausau West nothing. Looking at the first quarter of the game, basically. Very even in terms of, I think, the territorial battle. But this one opportunity, and you can tell you an opportunity that was taken by Eau Claire Memorial, a mistake for the Warriors. Scoring the only goal at about 5.5 minutes was number 17, freshman Callie Akow. Again, a long free kick. Just squirted through the fingertips of Warrior goaltender Grace Callion. It's 1-0. So now the Warriors are going to have to try and break down the Abes. And that is something that we talked about in the pregame show with head coach of the Warriors, Lance Kelly. The Warriors have had a lot of opportunities during the course of the season, according to the coach, where they've had shots, able to outshoot their opponents, but not be able to finish as much as they would like. In fact, looking at the numbers offensively this season, Wausau West averaging 1.72 goals per game. They have scored 31 goals. Eau Claire Memorial has scored 44 goals this season, 2.59 goals per game. They allow about the same number. Wausau West allowing 1.1 goals per game, and Eau Claire Memorial 1.06 goals per game. So, again, both have been stingy, but the Warriors are going to have to find a way to break down this ECM defense and try to get back that equalizer. So Eau Claire Memorial will have the throw-in. Near touchline, another fight for it, trying to grab it is Stella Olson. Good work by Stella, coming over as Tipple to take it for the Warriors. Move to the center of the field, and Maya Rice. Rice moves it right-hand side. Wausau West trying to break into the offensive zone. Fed in front towards Tipple. Tipple controls the ball, moves it near side. Again with it is Stella Olson. Moves it back on the right-hand side. Getting knocked down was Olson, but no whistle. Still a fight for it, taken away by the Abes and cleared back towards the center line. Wausau West trying to put a little heat on after that timeout. Ball is taken back by the Abes and Gunderson. Gunderson on the right-hand side. Gunderson gets around the defender. Gunderson keeps it in. Pushes it forward down the right-hand side. Coming over is Colwell. Colwell will move it forward now for the Warriors. Back towards L. Tipple, and it goes out. And it will be a throw-in for Eau Claire Memorial. Gibson will fire it down the right-hand side. Using her body as Ferguson, trying to
Maya Rice.
Apologize about that, but I had my mic cable knocked out. But hopefully that was something a very short amount of time. But 3-1, Wausau West with the lead with about just over 5 minutes to go in the first half of play. So Wausau West back into the offensive end. Cleared aside by the 8th, but knocking it down. Keeping control are the Warriors. Moved on the near side, Emily Callio. Now fed forward. Intended for Mercy Kelly. Kelly has it knocked away. Kelly could not quite get there for fighting against Ferguson. Ferguson, her pass knocked away. Taken right back by the Warriors and Maya Rice. Rice will feed it forward. Knocked away by Weller. Weller still trying to fight for it for the Warriors. But now Eau Claire Memorial. Paulmeyer. Paulmeyer has a little room on the left-hand side. Paulmeyer works her way into the Wausau West end of the field. Does a 360. Now feeds it forward. Nicely done. On the left-hand side, Toutant. And now gives it back to Paulmeyer. Paulmeyer works her way near the left corner. Oh, and then good defensive work there. Fighting for it for the Warriors. I believe that's Olivia Colwell. Still fighting for it is Paulmeyer. Boy, good battle there on the far side of the field. Knocked out of bounds, and it will be off of Eau Claire Memorial.
Back in the game.
4 minutes to go, first half. 3-1, Wausau West with the lead.
And number 10, Mercy Kelly. All right, correction, number 9, Violet Kelly.
Throw in for the Warriors. Wausau West gives it away. Now Eau Claire Memorial trying to work their way back upfield. Knocked away from Ferguson. And now it'll be cleared deep into the box area. It will bounce and going up and securing it is Grace Callio for the Warriors. Well, if you're Memorial, that's a good play. You want to put it in the box, try to force a mistake, try to get to the ball quickly. Ball knocked away. Eau Claire Memorial fighting for it, still battle for it. And now nice job there for the Warriors and Maddie Weller. Weller. Now the ball is deflected out off of Eau Claire Memorial. Throw in coming up for West. Violet Kelly will throw it in on the far side of the field. Fight for the ball. Still a battle. Knocked away. Eau Claire Memorial regains control. Still, as the A's will try to get one back here late in the half. Warriors will love to get one more, up by 2. Now the ball gets knocked away again on the far side of the field. It'll be a throw-in again for the Warriors. Ball is knocked away, still fought for. Wausau West, Maya Rice. Rice will feed it back near the line, but taken away by Piper Gunderson for Eau Claire Memorial. Moves it on the right-hand side. With it is Ferguson. Ferguson, oh, a hard tackle from behind. Willa Briggs trying to get the ball first, but got the legs of Marley Ferguson. So a foul and a free kick coming up for Eau Claire Memorial with 2 minutes to go in the half. Callie Akau will in the same area that she scored in earlier in this half. And she's going to fire it again. And this time, secured on the hop by Grace Callio. So basically doing the same thing she did earlier when she scored. Trying to throw it into the box area. High into the air. Bounces. Mercy Kelly trying to grab it for the Warriors. Instead, winning the battle will be the Apes. Bouncing around. Taken back by Wausau West and Willa Briggs. Briggs with the right foot. Feeds it to the right-hand side. Nobody there. Trying to get there late is Ava Lohr for the Warriors. But the Warriors get it back on the far right-hand side. Lohr still with it. Lohr looking for room to maneuver. Has it knocked away, stolen. Now the Abes will feed it long down the left-hand side, but it goes out of bounds. Throw in coming up for Wausau West with 1 minute to go in the half. Old Abes will clear to the right-hand side. But overrunning it, but getting back is Emily Callio for the Warriors. Got knocked off it by Marley Ferguson. Ferguson makes a nice little move. Ferguson up the right-hand side. Ferguson has 3 blue jerseys all around her. Ferguson now feeds it towards the center. Cutting in front nicely was Maddie Weller to take it away for the Warriors. Now moves it ahead, left-hand side. With it is Mercy Kelly. Kelly along the left-hand side. Kelly, good stop. Now Kelly will feed it to the center. Ball bounces off an Abe. Trying to get there is Lore, and then cleared aside. So the Warriors 3 and the Old Abes 1. And again, it was where the first half of the game, it was, I think, fairly even in terms of the territorial battle. Then after that water break, about halfway through, the Warriors were able to take over and get the opportunities, cause some havoc in the box area, and be able to get 3 goals past Addison Schroeder. Again, apologize. Had a sound issue there for a little bit. Had a wire that came loose. I didn't realize it at the time, so apologize for that. But you still saw it all. Just didn't hear it all, but apologize for that little bit of dead spot late in the first half of play. Real quickly, wanted to mention the Wisconsin Valley Conference girls soccer team. The Warriors had 3 first-team members and 3 second-team members. The Wisconsin Valley Conference all-conference team was announced yesterday. And the Warrior first-team members were Maddie Weller as a midfielder, Olivia Colwell, defender, and also Mercy Kelly as a forward, so midfielder forward. So those were the 3 first-team All-Wisconsin Valley Conference performers for the Warriors. Second-team All-WVC for Wausau West, Stella Olson, also Ella Boline, was second team, as was Megan Foster. And earning honorable mention from Wausau West was Maya Rice. So again, those were the Wausau West Warriors who were named All-Conference for the Wisconsin Valley Conference. You can see the entirety of the All-Conference team by going to valleystats.org. Again, that's valleystats.org. Go to the girls soccer portion and then go to All-WVC. The winner of this one will play on Thursday as in Hudson. Hudson, the number 1 seed, defeated number 4 seeded DC Everest by a score of 7-0 earlier today. Hudson scored 5 times in the first half, and then they scored 2 more in the second half. So they move on to a sectional semifinal against the winner of this game. The bottom half of sectional number 1 earlier today, Appleton North, a number 2 seed. They and number 3 seeded De Pere played through 2 halves. They played through 2 overtimes, and then they went to penalty kicks. And in the end, Appleton North, after a 2-2 tie, won in penalty kicks 3-1. So they move on to a sectional semifinal against the winner of the game between Kimberly and Bayport that is going on right now as well in Kimberly. So those will be the sectional semifinals, and then the 2 winners on Thursday will meet next Saturday in the sectional championship game at UW-Stevens Point at 1 p.m. So that is where we stand in this bracket. We're going to take a timeout, and then we should be ready to go for half number 2. Wausau West 3, Eau Claire Memorial 1. We will have the second half straight ahead. This is Wausau West Warrior High School Playoff Soccer on Wausau Area Sports.
Rocket Industrial's mission to package with less is a commitment to making a future that's better for the next generation. Their recommendations help manufacturers across the nation package with less material, less waste, less time, and with less cost. Their engineers and experts provide data-backed solutions that positively impact your bottom line. When you work with Rocket Industrial, you're working with a partner committed to making a difference. Rocket Industrial, package with less. Learn more at rocketindustrial.com. Rocket Industrial's mission to package with less is a commitment to making a future that's better for the next generation. Their recommendations help manufacturers across the nation package with less material, less waste, less time, and with less cost. Their engineers and experts provide data-backed solutions that positively impact your bottom line. When you work with Rocket Industrial, you're working with a partner committed to making a difference. Rocket Industrial, package with less. Learn more at rocketindustrial.com.
Alcoholics Anonymous. We're here to help.
We're about to start the meeting. Welcome to anyone new.
For more information, visit aa.org and download the Meeting Guide app.
Chad Holmes again here from Wausau West and Johnson Field, as we are ready for the start of the second half, as Wausau West leads over Eau Claire Memorial by a score of 3-1. So now it's time to try to finish this one off. Again, it's a warm day here in Wausau. The ability of these teams to handle the heat will be vitally important in the final 40 minutes and perhaps even plus. So teams will switch ends. Warriors will go from left to right this time in the second half of play. Warriors will kick it off. And we are underway in the second half. Moved on the right-hand side, played by Eau Claire Memorial. Warriors still fighting for it. Boleen gets it over towards Mercy Kelly. Kelly kept in on the near side by the Warriors, and Emily Lucht. Ball gets deflected, rolls deeper towards the Eau Claire Memorial end. Fight for it. Mercy Kelly trying to get it back for the Warriors. Still a battle for that ball, but winning it in the end will be ECM. Warriors, again, trying to keep the heat on, trying to keep on the front foot as it's knocked out. And the ball will be thrown in by the Old Abes.
Then we have a clock malfunction right now.
Oh, well, you think we're going to have... My clock is okay.
30 seconds in.
Well, it's 40, but so be it. I'm going to stop my clock here and make sure that we try to keep it as close as possible.
Get BJ Brandt to the tower. BJ Brandt.
Oh. Give everybody a little bit of a longer blow before the start. And now here we go. And it'll be thrown in by Eau Claire Memorial. Fighting for it now for the Abes is Marley Ferguson. Ferguson moves it left-hand side towards Paul Meyer. Paul Meyer trying to get around the corner. Good defensive work by Emily Callio. And it goes out. And who is it? Is it going to be a corner or a goal kick? It looks like it'll be a goal kick here for the Warriors. So it will be a goal kick for Wausau West. It's going to be interesting to see if any adjustments are made by Eau Claire Memorial, being down by 2, to try to put a little bit more pressure on the Warriors. Ball knocked out on the far side. 3-1 Wausau West. Well, I'm going to slow down my clock. I'm a little ahead here. They've fixed the clock, it appears. We're about a minute and a half, according to the clock, here into the second half of play. Still a fight for it, keeping it in. Their offensive end of the field are the Apes, throwing towards the penalty box area. Cleared aside by the Warriors, and out will be another throw-in. Coming up for Eau Claire Memorial. Tossed in, fight for it. Still knocked around. Now the Warriors will clear it up the left-hand side. And again, right now for Wausau West, when that ball gets into some areas that would be considered dangerous in the penalty box area, number 1, cleared out. Oh, nice little move here for ECM. Move to the right-hand side. With it is Gunderson. Gunderson towards the right corner. Gunderson trying to feed it in, but it'll be knocked out. It'll be a corner kick coming up for Eau Claire Memorial. We have not seen a lot of corners in this one. But now, trying to swing it in from the far side of the field. It looks like, I think that is Lydia Paulmeyer. 3-1 Warriors. 2.5 minutes into the half. Thrown into the box area, knocked high into the air. Oh, mistiming the leap is Callio, and it gets cleared out of trouble. Callio went up, and she just mistimed it, and then she came down hard as she tried to grab it. But fortunately, it was knocked out. It'll be another corner coming up for ECM. Be a swing in here again for the Abes. Be a left-footed attempt from the corner. Again, into the box area. Ball is loose. Oh, block shot. Deflected. Another left-footed kick and a save made by Callio. It'll be a third consecutive corner coming up for Eau Claire Memorial. Boy, when that ball bounces around in the box area in front of the net, we saw it for the Warriors. They turned it into a couple of goals in the first half, and fortunately for the West Warriors, able to clear it out of trouble. But here's another corner. Ball is again in trouble, and then cleared aside by the Warriors. Went right through, nobody able to get a foot on it for either side. Now here comes Megan Foster. Counter attack for Wausau West. Over the midfield stripe, feeds it ahead, trying to chase it down is Boleen, and it's getting there first is Schroeder for Memorial, high into the air. Now again, here come the Abes. With it is Paulmeyer. Paulmeyer holds. Paulmeyer with the right foot, moves it towards the right-hand side. Cleared ahead by the Warriors, back to the center circle. Picked up there by the Abes and Jaden Moss. Moss will feed it to the left-hand side. Cutting in front, getting a foot on it was Emily Callio. Kept in by the Warriors and Emily Lucht. Now coming over, trying to gain control is Boleen. Knocked away again. Oh, getting, or looked like her left foot caught a little bit was Emily Lucht as she hopped up and down, but the Warriors cleared back to the other end of the field. Left-hand side and just knocking it out of bounds will be the Old Abes. So it'll be a throw-in coming up now for Wausau West on the far end of the field. Three to 1. Wausau West. Ball knocked down. Warriors have it cleared back to center. Now with it again is Piper Gunderson. Gunderson up the right-hand side. Gunderson turning on the Jets. Gunderson almost got around the defender, but still fights for it. But the Warriors win the battle. Nicely done there by Olivia Colwell. Now the Warriors trying to get it back upfield. Good move there by Mercy Kelly. Kelly will feed it ahead. Oh, and it looks like right now, after a number of runs, Ella Boleen is starting to feel it in this hot afternoon. It's knocked out of bounds. And we got an injured player for the Abes. So they're going to stop play here. So a timeout on the field. Both teams are going to go over and take advantage, get some water, get some hydration here again on this warm day. The sun is shining again. Temperature has been in the lower 80s throughout the course of this afternoon. So we've seen a lot of substitutions, and again, it is a challenge for these teams when it gets warmer at this time of the year. In fact, right now, here at Johnson Field, it is still 81 degrees. And in fact, last couple of days, we were hearing about maybe even a little warmer today, but in the end, it's been, again, a very, I think, playable day. Again, we've had some breeze. And it looks as though, that's got word, yep, it looks as though a new goaltender for the Abes. They went from 0 to 0. Macy Grabarczyk, so I missed that one, but hate to see anybody on the field hurting, and I think it looks like the goal scorer for the Abes, freshman Callie Akow, looks like is the player down for ECM. So again, timeout on the field. We are 5 minutes and 12 seconds in to the second half, and unfortunately for the Abes, getting helped off the field will be freshman defender Callie Akow. Just a reminder that the winner of this game will play on Thursday in a sectional semifinal against Hudson Raiders. Hudson was the team that knocked the Warriors out of the playoffs a year ago. In this round, it was a regional final game that was played in Hudson. Well, Hudson today took care of DC Everest by a score of 7-0. Everest had defeated Eau Claire North on Tuesday 1-0 to advance. Hudson on Tuesday in their first game had beat 8th-seeded Chippewa Falls 8-0. Eau Claire Memorial, they beat Wisconsin Rapids on Tuesday 3-1, while the Warriors knocked off Superior 5-0. Bottom of the bracket, Kimberly, the number 1 seed in their region, defeated Hortonville 8-0. Bayport knocked off Stevens Point, the Wisconsin Valley Conference champions, 5-0 on Tuesday. De Pere beat Green Bay Preble 4-1. Appleton North had defeated Appleton East 7-0. But again, earlier today, it was Hudson over Everest 7-0. De Pere fell to Appleton North in penalty kicks. It was 2-2. And then penalty kicks 3-1 for Eau Claire, I should say, for Appleton North. Back. They lead 3-1. Fed it towards the box, and again, there is a new goaltender. And this, in fact, is Macy Grabarczyk. She was the goaltender in the game between the Warriors and the Abes 3 weeks ago. Ball knocked out of bounds on the far touchline. Be a throw-in for Eau Claire Memorial. Warriors will win the battle. Moved by Colwell to the far side. Warriors, again, just trying to keep it out of trouble. Oh, getting hit from behind hard. That is hard to believe there wasn't a whistle on that one, but they say play on as Eau Claire right in the back. But nevertheless, pass intended for Lydia Paulmeyer, knocked high into the air. Trying to grab it is Boline for the Warriors. Boline makes a nice little touch. Boline trying to fight for it, but Sophia Moran will get it for Eau Claire Memorial. Now playing it is Marin Armstrong. Armstrong's pass knocked away by Stella Olson. Olson for the Warriors. Olson still fights for it. Olson feeds it ahead. Now coming in with it is Megan Foster. Foster trying to get around the defender. Foster is shot to goal! Quite an individual effort by Megan Foster. Was able to win the battle against the defender and then rip it past the goaltender and give the Warriors a 4-1 lead. Six minutes and 33 seconds, the time of that goal, second of the game for Megan Foster.
Scoring the goal for the Warriors by number 4, senior Megan Foster. Assist by number 17, Stella Olson.
Stella Olson gets an assist.
The Warriors.
So the Warriors now up by 3-1. But here comes Paulmeyer. Paulmeyer feeds it in front. Oh, there's a run towards the penalty box area, but not able to get the shot off was Piper Gunderson. Some really good one-on-one defending there for the Warriors as Emily Callio was able to fight and ultimately be able to keep Gunderson from getting that shot off. High up into the air, bounces towards the Eau Claire Memorial end. Still trying to chase it down for the Warriors is Ella Boline. Boline will now throw it in quickly, trying to get it towards Lore. Lore still fighting for it, and the ball knocked away and taken away by the Abes. Now the Abes trying to move it along the near side touchline. With it is Paulmeyer. Paulmeyer gets it ahead. With it is Emily Grenda. Oh, Grenda had it knocked away nicely by Stella Olson. Second team all-conference this season. Stella Olson gets it ahead towards Emily Lucht. Lucht controls it, moves it with the left foot to the center of the field. Taken back by Eau Claire Memorial. Ball bouncing around, still fighting for it, and now picked up by Emily Callio, gets it ahead. Boline makes a nice little move. Boline feeding it towards Lore. Now on the right-hand side. Lore moves it back on the right-hand side to Mercy Kelly. Kelly with the right foot fires it in front. Cleared aside by the Abes. Good idea by Mercy Kelly, and the ball knocked out as the Warriors keeping the foot on the accelerator. Emily Callio will throw it in on the near side here for the Warriors. Boline trying to control it, unable to do so. The ball will roll beyond the end line out for a goal kick for Eau Claire Memorial. And we are going to get 4 substitutions now for the Old Abes. 4-1 Wausau West. 8 minutes and 30 seconds into the second half. Here comes the goal kick.
Back in the game for the Old Abes, number 2.
Fight on the far side of the field. Warriors doing a nice job keeping it on the Eau Claire Memorial side of the midfield stripe. Warriors get it back. Lore trying to chase it down again for the Warriors. Rolls in on goal. Picked up by Grabarczyk for Eau Claire Memorial. Right-footed kick. She'll get it out towards the center circle. Knocked down by West, bouncing around. And now grabbing it will be Ellen Tessendorf for the Apes. Moves it ahead. Warriors get it right back, but now Tessendorf gets it quickly back for Eau Claire Memorial. Tessendorf trying to work her way around the defender, deflected to the right-hand side, kept control of by the Apes. On the right-hand side, Marley Ferguson. Ferguson trying to work her way in front, had it knocked away. Warriors get it right back. Warriors will play it quickly ahead towards Lohr. Ava Lohr, the sophomore. Oh, good job by Lohr. Gets it further deep into the Eau Claire Memorial end. Chasing it down is Sophia Moran now for the Apes. Keeping the heat on is Lohr. Moran moves it on the right-hand side. Now the Apes trying to break it from their own end. Still a fight for it in front of the Wausau West bench. Turned over by Eau Claire Memorial. Now moved to the near side. Trying to chase it down will be the Warriors. Oh, knocked away from Emily Lucht, out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Warriors. We'll get a Wausau West substitute as Boleen, who's been working very hard, will get a chance to take a break. And Maddie Weller back in for Wausau West. Here comes the throw-in for the Warriors.
Warriors, number 11, Madeline Weller.
Near the end line, and that should be a corner for Wausau West. Yep, that will be a corner here for the Warriors. So another opportunity here for Wausau West.
Number 18, Maya Rice.
Maya Rice will check in now for the Warriors. There's the kick. Comes right on goal. Nobody around for the Warriors, so an easy stop made by Macy Grabarczyk. Bounces to the center of the field. Bounced up off the head of Adeline Tessendorf for the Apes. Now the Apes will move it to the right-hand side. Eau Claire Memorial in need of some offense, down 4-1. 11 minutes into the second half. 29 minutes to go in this Division I soccer regional final. Throw in for the Apes. Off the head of the Warriors, and Olivia Colwell still bouncing around near the top of the box area. Turning, firing it, not getting a whole lot as she fell down was Emily Grenda for Eau Claire Memorial. And it's an easy stop for Grace Callio. The Wausau West senior. Kick it high. Knocked down by the Apes. With it for the Apes is Maggie Sheehan. Sheehan with the left foot moves it near side. Controlled by the Apes back towards Sheehan. Sheehan will chase it down near the right side of the field. Her pass knocked away. Warriors will had it for a moment, still loose. And now finally the Warriors do gain control. Here comes Wausau West back upfield. That was Willow Briggs. Briggs throws it ahead, trying to chase it down. Hustling there for the Warriors. Good job hustling there was Mercy Kelly to try to get to it. Now thrown in front, intended for Kelly, knocked away. Pinching in, the Warriors will keep it deep in the offensive end of the field. Now on the near side, picked up by Kelly. Kelly makes a nice little move. Kelly coming in front. Kelly could not get the shot off. And we are going to get a whistle. And is it going to be a foul? And it looks like just outside the penalty box area. Very, very close to the box. It will not be a penalty kick, but it's going to be a golden opportunity for the Warriors on a free kick. Boy, this is as close to a penalty shot situation where Mercy Kelly will have to go around the Eau Claire Memorial wall. Fires it. It goes over the top of the crossbar. So dodging that bullet are the Old Abes, and they'll get a goal kick. 53 minutes and 13 seconds into the game. Here's the approach, a nice short kick here for the Abes as they try to work it out of their own end, playing from the back. And apparently that was over the touchline on the far side of the field, so a throw-in coming up for Wausau West. Warriors tossed in, bounces, headed, ball near the top of the penalty area. Warriors keep in control. Ball comes loose, and now the Warriors will reset. then knocked away. Eau Claire Memorial gets it back. Long pass ahead. Trying to be chased down on the right-hand side, but the angle and knocked out nicely by Violet Kelly. Kelly had the angle, not doing anything fancy with it. Able to just knock it out on the far side. Warriors will try to break it upfield. Wausau West has it knocked away. Old Abe's trying to put on a little heat. 4-1 Warriors. Still a fight for it on the far side in front of the Eau Claire Memorial bench. Roll down the right-hand side, out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Warriors. Eau Claire Memorial, if you joined us late, scored the first goal. And since then, it has been all Wausau West. Warriors cleared back near the center circle. Ball loose, and it will be taken by the Apes. Trying to control it for Memorial is Bryn Glazer. Moves it on the near side. Kendall Hendricks. Hendricks got tackled hard by Macy Durr, and the Warriors clear it. Trying to get there first is the Warriors forward, Mercy Kelly, but played by the Apes. Eau Claire Memorial, whoa, all over trying to put the pressure on is Mercy Kelly for the Warriors. Now the ball back towards the center line. Knocked away by Maddie Weller. Weller will right-foot it down the right-hand side. Mercy Kelly will play it on the hop. She's, got bumped. Trying to let it go out of bounds was Kelly. Still fought for, and then keeping it in was Jaden Moss for Eau Claire Memorial. But now coming in to press and try to keep it was Maya Rice, but it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw for Eau Claire Memorial. Again, we expect that around the 20-minute mark of this second half, we'll get another water break. Right now, we're close to 16 minutes into the second half, nearly 56 minutes into the game, and the Warriors with a 4-1 lead. Ball fought for. Warriors trying to grab control is Hallie Foster. Moves it on the right-hand side, and not able to keep it in for the Warriors was Macy Durr. Throw in for ECM. Still a fight for it. Comes loose. Macy Durr could not keep it in. Throw in again for the Apes. Tossed right to Wausau West and Olivia Colwell. Gets it to Macy Durr. Durr uses her body nicely to get a little room on the near side. Get around the defender, but then the ball knocked away by ECM. Now the Apes with it in the center of the field is Toutant. Move to the right-hand side. Boy, have not had a lot of great chances, ECM, for the most part in this second half. They're trying to force it into the danger area, but the Warriors have done a good job keeping it out of the penalty area. And there's a good battle along the far touchline, and the Warriors still fighting for it, and both players go down, and it does go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for ECM. Throw in for the Apes. Deciding who's going to throw it at this point. There's the toss, and now we got a whistle. And it looks like somebody's going to get a card here. Pointing towards the Eau Claire Memorial bench. I can't say I know who got that caution, but nevertheless, here's the throw-in for Eau Claire Memorial. Cleared aside by the Warriors. L. Tipple trying to control it for Wausau West. Knocked away, but here come the Warriors again. Full head of steam. With it is Maya Rice. Rice gets it ahead. Macy Durr. Oh, it gets away from Macy and goes out of bounds. Throw in for Eau Claire Memorial. Tossed in down the left-hand side. Goes off the chest of Maya Rice. Bouncing around. Controlled now by Aubrey Sheehan for the 8th, but gives it away. Again, the Warriors get it back. Now with it is Ava Lohr. Lohr feeds it ahead, but nobody there for the Warriors. Taken back by Moran for Eau Claire Memorial. Moran will feed it forward. Goes off the leg, controlled by Aubrey Sheehan. Sheehan to the right-hand side. Knocked away. Fight for it on the far side of the field. So now the fight on the far side of the field. Warriors keep it deep. Boy, again, when you're up by 3, this is where you want the ball to be if you're Wausau West. Chased down deep by the Old Apes. Abe trying to work out of their own end, but again, the Warriors keeping it in deep. Lohr trying to get around the corner, and we got a whistle and a foul coming up as, again, we're getting close to that midway point of the half and the water break. 19 minutes into the second half. 4-1, Wausau West with the lead. Mentioned earlier, Warriors are a team that have not scored really a lot of goals this season. They've done much of their really good work by being stingy defensively. 10 clean sheets for Wausau West this season, but here today, it has been both the offense and the defense for the Warriors. Abe's trying to move it along the far side, kept in by Eau Claire Memorial, then turned right back over, taken away by Tipple. Warriors in the center of the field. Maya Rice. Rice will feed it back. Warriors will just reset. Move down, middle of the field, back over the center line. Whoa, Lohr throwing her body around, and they're going to call a foul here on Ava Lohr. So free kick coming up for the Abes. He'll be deep into the Warrior end, ball bouncing around, but the Warriors gain a clear by the Warriors, goes off a teammate as getting in front of that was Weller, bounced off of Maddie Weller. But now with it again is Tipple. Tipple's pass knocked down, still a fight for that ball. Tipple this time using a little bit of a hip check, and there'll be a foul on the Wausau West forward. So now another free kick coming up for the Abes, as they try to force it into the danger area, try to get the ball into the Warrior box. There's the long free kick into the box area. Rolls in on a hop, taken by Wausau West senior goalie Grace Calillo. I should say Grace Callio. Good kick by Callio right to the center of the field. Bouncing around, controlled by the Abes. On the near side, Kendall Hendricks. Hendricks has it knocked away by Macy Durr, but then getting it back. Boy, Durr all over the place for the Warriors. Durr will get it back for Wausau West. Oh, they're going to call a foul? That's, boy, some really good physical play. And I thought some pretty clean play for Macy Durr. But now, free kick. And there is a whistle. Maddie Weller got up high, and she was fouled, and the Warriors will this time get a free kick. Down to just over 18 minutes to go in the second half, and the Warriors leading Eau Claire Memorial by a score of 4-1. Wausau West on the near side, trying to turn the corner is Maya Rice. Rice's pass knocked down, but not able to keep it in was Kendall Hendricks for the Abes. And it looks like we will get the water break. They will stop the clock.
Again, that will be a water break.
At 62 minutes.
Checking in the game.
So we have exactly 18 minutes to go in the second half. And the Warriors leading over Eau Claire Memorial 4-1. We're going to take a quick timeout and then come right back. This is Wausau West Warrior High School girls soccer playoff action on Wausau Area Sports.
The Weld Riley Law Firm of Wausau and attorney Matt Meyer is a supporter of high school sports coverage on Wausau Area Sports. Matt and the attorneys at Weld Riley have a wide range of practical knowledge and litigation experience, enabling their firm to offer an unparalleled breadth of services and depth of talent in Wisconsin. Matt can help you in finding a legal solution in civil litigation, family law, personal injury, and more. Contact Matt Meyer at Weld Riley Law Firm in Wausau. Thanks to Weld Riley and Matt Meyer for their support of high school sports coverage on Wausau Area Sports. The Weld Riley Law Firm of Wausau and attorney Matt Meyer is a supporter of high school sports coverage on Wausau Area Sports. Matt and the attorneys at Weld Riley have a wide range of practical knowledge and litigation experience, enabling their firm to offer an unparalleled breadth of services and depth of talent in Wisconsin. Matt can help you in finding a legal solution in civil litigation, family law, personal injury, and more. Contact Matt Meyer at Weld Riley Law Firm in Wausau. Thanks to Weld Riley and Matt Meyer for their support of high school sports coverage on Wausau Area Sports.
And back here at Wausau West and Johnson Field as we have 18 minutes to go in the second half. The Warriors lead the Old Abe's of Eau Claire Memorial by a score of 4-1. Winner plays Thursday in a sectional semifinal in Hudson. Hudson, the number 1 seed. Warriors are the number 2 seed. The Old Abe's are the number 3 seed in this regional bracket. Tossed into the deep right corner. Again, this is exactly where you want the ball to be if you're Wausau West. Fighting for it is Boline, and it's knocked off of Boline. It'll be a goal kick coming up for the Old Abe's. See the crowd, nice crowd on hand. A lot of folks came over from Eau Claire Memorial. They're sitting in front of us. Wausau West fans as well, filling up the bleachers. Now we're going to get a throw in for the Warriors. Emily Callio will throw it for Wausau West. Tossing it towards the penalty area, bouncing around. There's where the Warriors have been able to take advantage of some of those bouncing around situations in the box area. But this time the Abes will clear it. Back fighting for, a little bit of a grab there by Piper Gunderson against Hallie Foster, but no whistle. Ball still bouncing around in the Eau Claire Memorial end of the field. Turning and firing on the right-hand side is Jaden Moss for the Apes. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Warriors. Again, when you're trying to hold a lead, especially, 3-goal lead, just keeping it as far away from your own goal is a major key. And the Warriors are doing that since that beverage timeout. Up into the air, still battle for it, trying to head it up for Wausau West was Briggs. And again, it goes out of bounds. And again, Warriors will take that. Again, taking a little time off. His Eau Claire Memorial will now throw it in. Knocked down by Megan Foster, who has 2 of the Wausau West goals today. Another throw-in coming up for the Abes. Knocked down by the Warriors and Stella Olson. Boy, again, right now the Warriors in the grill of the Abes, keeping very tight, not giving them very much room to maneuver. And that was something when I was watching the recording of the first meeting 3 weeks ago. The Warriors did a really nice job not allowing the most dangerous offensive performers for Eau Claire Memorial to get a lot of room to maneuver. They were able to really frustrate the Abes in that 1-0 win. Pass to the right-hand side, and a bit of a heavy touch there by the Abes, knocked out by the Warriors. So we will have another throw-in coming up for the Abes on the far side of the field. Tossed in. Ball knocked away. Now trying to get it into the box area are the Abes. Knocked away by Hallie Foster. Just clear it out of trouble. So again, you're not going to see a lot of fancy play by the Warriors in their defensive end, especially when you get into the box. As the A's will try to get that ball into the danger area, but the Warriors not letting them do it, and it'll be cleared again. Rolls back into the Eau Claire Memorial end of the field. It'll be out of bounds. It will be a throw-in coming up for the Abes. Warriors very happy just to let these seconds tick, tick, tick. Fight for it. Double team action. Warriors knock it away. Here comes Ella Boline. Boline had it tackled away nicely by Sophia Moran for Eau Claire Memorial. Now pass ahead on the left-hand side. With it is Paulmeyer. Paulmeyer trying to turn the corner. Paulmeyer working against Emily Callio. Nice body position by Emily Callio. Did not allow Lydia Paulmeyer to get around her, and then a foul will be called on Paulmeyer. Just over 14 minutes to go. 4-1. Wausau West with the lead. Throw in. Abes trying to force their way forward. Pass ahead, but knocked away by Wausau West again. Ball bouncing around. Warriors will clear it ahead to the center stripe. Resetting again at the middle of the field will be the Abes. Moved along the far right-hand side. Knocked away. Warriors trying to gain control. Good vision. Move to the right-hand side and Willa Briggs. Briggs will now feed it softly to the right-hand side. Trying to get there is Boline. Ella Boline had a touch and it goes out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in for the Abes. stick around for a post game. We're hoping to have a player guest come on up. I told the coach that if things went well today, that would love to have one of their players come on up and be able to talk to us about this one.
Number 13, Kendall Henricks, back in the game. Number 20.
We'll get a throw in here for the Abes. And again, if you have not done so already, please hit that subscribe button at the bottom of your page here on the YouTube channel. Hit the like button as well if you're enjoying our broadcast here today. And now we got another whistle and a stoppage. It's been a very solid game plan here for the Warriors since they took the 4-1 lead. They're looking for opportunities, but they're not going to get themselves out of shape. They're not going to allow room to maneuver for Eau Claire Memorial to try to get some offensive momentum and try to get back into this game. Sophia Moran will attempt the free kick here for the Abes near the center line. Left foots it. Bounces. Tipped high into the air. Controlling it is Maddie Weller, and she'll clear it back again for the Warriors. Moran forced to go all the way back, and she's going to have to play it to her goaltender, Grabarczyk. She'll fire it. Knocked down. Good position there by Megan Foster. Foster still fighting for it on the left-hand side. Taken away by the Abes. Megan Foster keeping the press on. Blocked the pass attempt out for a throw-in for Eau Claire Memorial. Another knock away on the far side of the field, and this time it goes off of the Abes, so it'll be a throw-in for the Warriors. Tossed in on the left-hand side in front of the Wausau West bench, knocked away out of bounds again. Throw in for Wausau West. Trying to turn the corner, trying to get it to the ball is again Megan Foster. Ooh, collision on the far side. Still a fight for that ball, trying to get there for Wausau West. I think that's Anna Colwell on the far side, freshman. So now another throw in for Eau Claire Memorial. Fight for it on the far side of the field, controlled by the Abes. And again, it's just taken a lot of time to try and break down this Wausau West squad. And it goes out again for a throw in. Just not able to really get the ABC going is Eau Claire Memorial. Getting those passes together, trying to get down into the offensive end, get into the box, get into those danger areas, and put some pressure on.
Warriors number 8, Emily Lucht.
Emily Lucht back in, fed in front, intended for Boleen, knocked away. Pinching, trying to grab control of it for the Warriors is Stella Olsen, and the Warriors keep control. Pass again. Now with it again is Megan Foster. Gets it over on the right-hand side. Right-footed kick attempted by Maddie Weller. Gets blocked. Now the Abes trying to clear it. Knocked away by Weller. Picked up again by Megan Foster. Moved to the left-hand side. Pass, knocked down, but getting it back again is Anna Colwell. Colwell on the left-hand side. Colwell has her pass deflected. It goes out of bounds, and that should be a corner for Wausau West. So we will have a corner here for the Warriors. Again, have not seen a lot of corners. I think first one since late in the first half. Foster will do the service here for Wausau West. Right into the penalty area. Header goes just wide. Nicely done there. Nice delivery from the corners. Coming over was Emily Lucht. Get a head on it. Just misses the near side woodwork. Oh, turned over by the Abes. Oh, not able to get a shot off. Looking for the hat trick would be Megan Foster for the Warriors. Knocked out of bounds on the far side. It'll be a throw-in coming up for Eau Claire Memorial. Fired by the Apes. Again, bouncing around. Warriors will get it back. We've just seen a lot of that. And for Wausau West, there's nothing wrong. We're just kind of mucking it up a little bit. But now here come the Abes, overrunning it, trying to gain control is Valerie Mullen, and the Warriors get it back. Now with it, nice little move by Emily Lucht, and she will just settle it down, pass it back towards Olivia Colwell. Colwell will put a big foot into it down the right-hand side. Chasing it down is Boleen. It'll be knocked out of bounds. It'll be off of Eau Claire Memorial. So a throw-in again for the Warriors. We are down to under 9 minutes to go. 4-1, Wausau West. Emily Callio will throw it in here from the near touchline. Ball is bouncing around again in that penalty area. Deflected out. And again, it will be another throw-in for Wausau West. First, we will get 3 subs in for both squads. Should things stay the same, the Warriors will be in Hudson on Thursday.
Number 5, Marley Ferguson. Number 8, Marion Armstrong. And number 11, Nadia Holschma.
So the throw in for Wausau West will be Hannah Barnett coming
Mercy
in.
Kelly, number 19. Brady Howard, and number 15, Macy Garrett.
Now the Warriors again just keeping it deep in the Eau Claire Memorial end of the field. Goes out of bounds off of Emily Luck. It'll be a goal kick now for the Abes. 4-1. Very impressive here. I was kind of expecting overtime today, to be honest with you. These, again, are pretty even teams. Eau Claire Memorial, solid in the Big Rivers. Warriors, solid in the Wisconsin Valley. Knocked out of bounds. Nice work by Stella Olson for the Warriors. And the Abes will inbound. They'll throw it in from the near touchline. Lydia Paulmeyer, senior for ECM.
And the game for Eau Claire, Brandon Glazer and
Fight for the ball. Warriors trying to move it forward, get out of some danger spots. Not quite in the penalty box area. And now knocked out. It'll be a throw in. Hannah Barnett will throw it now for the Warriors. Over the top of Emily Lucht. And the Warriors do, however, clear it back into the Eau Claire Memorial end of the field. All the way back to Macy Grabarczyk. But the Warriors take it right back. Chance here for Wausau West. Oh, knocked away. Not even get a shot off as trying to feed it towards Mercy Kelly where the Warriors. Gets knocked out again. It'll be a throw-in for the Abes. Knocked away with the head, out of bounds by Lucht. As we have under 6 minutes to go. Throw in, taken away again by Wausau West. Olivia Colwell will just clear it, and now trying to chase it down will be the Warriors. And here comes Kelly. Kelly moves on the right-hand side towards Ella Boulain. It goes out. It'll be a throw-in for the Warriors. And again, just methodical here in the second half. Has not been maybe as many golden opportunities for either side here in this half, but the Warriors, with that 3-goal lead, have decided just to try to be very solid defensively, not be fancy, and just try to do the smart thing with the ball at every opportunity. And now Wausau West will get a corner kick chance. Delivering will be Mercy Kelly. Will be a short corner. Now back to Kelly. She'll fire it towards the box area, cleared aside by ECM, but the ball's still loose, and now we got a foul, and they're going to stop the clock here momentarily. As there's a shake it up Eau Claire Memorial player, and they'll stop the clock with just under 5 minutes to go. So 4-1, Wausau West with the lead. Again, looking at this bracket, Hudson defeated DCM for 7-0 earlier this afternoon. So Hudson will be in the game against the winner of this one on Thursday in a sectional semifinal. The bottom half of the sectional has Appleton North in a sectional game, sectional semi. They survived against De Pere earlier today, a game that went all the way to penalty kicks. It was a 2-2 game, and then Appleton North won penalties 3-1. And they will face either Kimberly or Bayport. And those teams are meeting at the same time as these teams are here in the regional finals. That game being played over in Kimberly. Warriors looking for the 11th win of the season. Both teams had 10 wins coming in, 10-5-3 for the Warriors, 10-5-2 for the Old A's. Now back to action. Warriors will try to close this one out, but here come the Apes trying to push, move to the left-hand side, and a nice little defensive play by Barnett, knocking it away before it got to Bryn Glazer, who had a little bit of room on the left-hand side. Throw in, knocked away, fighting for it for the Warriors, Emily Lucht, but taking it will be Maggie Sheehan for the Apes. Now move to the right-hand side, and Ferguson. Resetting are the A's again, just trying to break down this Wausau West defense. It's been very, there's a little push-up by Paulmeyer, but no whistle. And Warriors, I don't think very happy about that. Coming in then was Hallie Foster. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in. But again, we've seen a little bit of physical play being let go here late in this game. So we're going to have a throw-in here for the Apes. Looks like a booking
For the Warriors, number 7, Al Tipple.
occurred there for Wausau West. El Tipple back in now for the Warriors. Knocked away by Wausau West. The Warriors will clear it again. Again, just nothing fancy. Just trying to get it out of any kind of, wouldn't even call it trouble. Just to make it where Eau Claire Memorial has to reset. Abe's will try to get back near the center line. Knocked away. Fighting for it is Megan Foster again for the Warriors. Foster will feed it down the left-hand side. Trying to chase it down. I think that's Macy Durr for Wausau West. Durr on the far side of the field. Has it knocked away. Got double team, but still fighting for it. Boy, Durr has an engine that just keeps on going for Wausau West. Ball knocked away. Warriors keeping control of it. With it is Megan Foster. Foster moves it right-hand side. Emily Lucht. Lucht with the right foot will take a long shot, but it'll roll in easily and stop by Macy Grabarczyk. 2:45 to go. 4-1. Wausau West with the edge. Warriors will just dump it deep again. Grabarczyk will head over to her right, slow it down, pick it up. Here comes the right-footed kick. Again, getting in front of it was Megan Foster, just knocks it out of play. So a throw-in coming up for the Apes. Nearing 2 minutes to go. Another throw-in coming up. Down the right-hand side. Apes trying to quickly get it into the Wausau West end of the field. But the Warriors again closing quickly, then knocked away and cleared back to the center line. And there's a handball. It bounced up and went off the hand of Mercy Kelly. So a free kick coming up for the Apes. Free kick will be taken by Jaden Moss for Eau Claire Memorial. Low line drive, bounces in there. Off the foot of Gunderson. Gunderson has it knocked away to the far side. A little push in the back, and that will be a foul on Marley Ferguson. So a free kick coming up for Wausau West. And again, the Warriors will just play it short. Now moved ahead near the center line. Fight for it. Still battling for it is Macy Durr. Passes it off. Boy, very physical presence is Macy Durr for the Warriors. Little bump from behind is fighting for it is Maya Rice, but Rice will win the battle. Rice will move it back over to Megan Foster. Foster will feed it ahead. Ball is still fought for. Mercy Kelly, that time a little push, and she'll get called for the foul. Down to 35 seconds to go, and the Warriors will be heading to the sectionals. Outstanding day, and you had to be a little nervous after the early goal, but the Warriors able to handle themselves exceptionally well, scored 3 times in less than 10 minutes in the second half of the first half of this game and never really threatened after that. 10 seconds to go. Throw in for Wausau West.
6.
And the Warriors can begin to celebrate as the Warriors knock off Eau Claire Memorial by a score of 4-1. Not a lot of jumping around because I think these young ladies have been drained of a lot of energy here today. Again, it's a very warm day.
From Athletic Director Brian Brandt Jr.
And again, I think they're all just ready to just relax and enjoy this W. But the Warriors defeat the Old Abes by a score of 4-1. We're going to come back, have our post game. We will look at the scoring of this one. Hopefully get a chance to talk to a player guest as well and let you know about the Warriors' next matchup coming up on Thursday, sectional semifinal. Wausau West over Eau Claire Memorial by a score of 4-1. This is Wausau West Warrior High School Playoff Soccer on the Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel.
So, what's your boat? A boat for fishing, a boat for skiing, a pontoon boat for partying? Or are you thinking personal watercraft? Whatever floats fun for you, remember CCU. That's Clover Belt Credit Union, the leader in financing summer fun. Motorcycles, ATVs, campers, motorhomes, and convertibles too. Great rates, great service, great fun. Local lenders lending local money. Quick and easy loan approval. It's the way financing should be. Stop in and visit with a CCU lender today. CCU can set you up with great rate financing approval, so when you find your boat, you're ready to float. Summer's just too short not to enjoy every moment you can on the water, on the road, or off the road camping or ATVing. Stop in, call, or apply online at ccuwausau.com for your great rate. Whatever floats summer fun for you, remember CCU. That's Clover Belt Credit Union. We finance fun.
Thanks to the Wausau West Athletic Department for their support of our coverage of Wausau West High School sports on Wausau Area Sports. Thanks for watching on the Wausau Area Sports YouTube channel, but we'd like to see you out and about supporting Wausau West student athletes in action. To see a listing of upcoming events at Wausau West High School, go to WisconsinValleyConference.org and click on Wausau West. That's WisconsinValleyConference.org and click on Wausau West. Thanks to the Wausau West Athletic Department for their support of our coverage on Wausau Area Sports.
Rocket Industrial's mission to package with less is a commitment to making a future that's better for the next generation. Their recommendations help manufacturers across the nation package with less material, less waste, less time, and with less cost. Their engineers and experts provide data-backed solutions that positively impact your bottom line. When you work with Rocket Industrial, you're working with a partner committed to making a difference. Rocket Industrial, package with less. Learn more at rocketindustrial.com.
The Weld Riley Law Firm of Wausau and attorney Matt Meyer is a supporter of high school sports coverage on Wausau Area Sports. Matt and the attorneys at Weld Riley have a wide range of practical knowledge and litigation experience, enabling their firm to offer an unparalleled breadth of services and depth of talent in Wisconsin. Matt can help you in finding a legal solution in civil litigation, family law, personal injury, and more. Contact Matt Meyer at Weld Riley Law Firm in Wausau. Thanks to Weld Riley and Matt Meyer for their support of high school sports coverage on Wausau Area Sports.
And Chad Holmes back again here from Johnson Field at Wausau West High School, where the Wausau West girls soccer team is celebrating within their huddle right now. Their 4-1 victory over Eau Claire Memorial to earn a regional championship. And I have to go back and see how long it's been for the Warriors since they've been in the sectionals. But I know last season they were not able to get through the regional. They fell to Hudson in a regional final. So obviously a step forward here for Wausau West. And now it will be a trip to Hudson coming up as the Warriors will take on the Hudson Raiders on Thursday. And sectional semifinal. That means 2 more games until the state tournament. And it's not going to be easy. You got some really, really, really tough competition. In fact, the competition the Warriors have already faced and already have fell to during the regular season. Appleton North, who was in a sectional semifinal, they beat the Warriors, I believe 5-1, if I'm not mistaken, earlier this season. I know Hudson similarly had a 5-goal outburst against Wausau West, but again, you can't take what happens in the regular season as for sure in the playoffs. It's about handling yourselves in a situation where you're able to be in a pressure-packed environment, a different feel from a regular season game. So that's what will be the case coming up on Thursday for the Warriors. But let's look at the scoring of this game. And it was Eau Claire Memorial who got on the board first. It was at about 5.5 minutes into the first half as the Warriors, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think we got ourselves a guest coming over. It would be Megan Foster, I hope, coming across the way. But it was Callie Akow who scored at 5:30 for Eau Claire Memorial to take a 1-0 lead. But then the Warriors got 3 goals in about 7.5 minutes. First up, it was Megan Foster at 25:15. Assist went to Elle Tipple. Then it was Ella Boline at 29:09. Then it was Maddie Weller at 32:56. And then in the second half, getting her second of the game, was Megan Foster. And the Warriors had themselves a 4-1 lead, and it would be a 4-1 victory for Wausau West. So again, I'm thinking that Megan Foster will be coming up. So Clint, if you can turn the camera around. And hi there.
Hi.
Megan Foster, and you take that right
Thank
here.
you.
Number one, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's talk about this game, because in the playoffs, there's a different kind of pressure.
Yeah.
And then it gave up a goal early.
Right.
What was the feeling with your team at that point? Was there any panic? Was there about coming together? What was the talk on the pitch for your girls?
We're such a tight-knit group that it's just so easy for us to get our energy back up. We build each other up. No negativity on the field. We're just so happy to be here. And we always say the 7 minutes after they score a goal or we score a goal, that's when you get the most goals, and we really did that tonight. So so excited.
In the second half of the first half, you had 3 goals in about 8 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
What was the key? I mean, it looked like you just got the ball in really good areas.
Yeah,
Would that be as simple as that?
I mean, our teammates know exactly where we want the ball. If you're there, they play it right away. We got the ball off our foot super quick, and I think just building each other up and getting up the field, fast attacks, and I don't think they were ready for us. So.
Talk about your 2 goals. What happened in the first goal? How did that all occur? What was in your mind as that play developed?
I always am afraid to take the keeper one-on-one, but I think as soon as you get out of the mindset and you picture it in your head that it's going in, then that's all you have to do. Far corner every time, every time. And then if your teammates are there and if you miss, they'll get it for you. So it's just that trust, and we have that on our team.
What about the second goal?
My teammate Stella, she's amazing. She played it exactly where I wanted it. It was a perfect ball, and yeah, we just finished strong.
I thought you really handled yourself where there's a little pressure on your hip.
Mm-hmm.
You really didn't let that affect you, did you, at all? Because it could be easy. Sometimes you overthink that, but it felt like you really kept your focus on the ball and where you wanted to put the shot.
Yeah, yeah, you just got to get low. We always say the lowest man wins. So as soon as you get low and you can control the ball, then you just got to place it.
And generally, when you took the lead, I thought you handled the game. The team handled the game exceptionally well. Didn't try to get fancy, just really played solid soccer the last, 30 minutes of the game.
We always say defensive mind. If we're up, then if you get the ball up, we're there. But as soon as you do, we have to get all the effort back and get on those girls and break them down in the back. And then, we just finish with energy. I mean, that's our word every single year is finish the game strong. And we have a lot of seniors, so we had to get the win.
Making it to the sectionals. Last year you fell in this round.
Yeah.
You made it through this round. It has to be special to get that trophy, a regional championship.
First time since 2006. So that's crazy. Our girls deserve it. They're amazing. So.
What about Hudson?
We got it. We're strong enough, and we got it. Yeah.
That's the way to go. Yeah. That's the way to go to Hudson on Thursday. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Megan Foster joining us in our post game here today. She had 2 goals leading the way for the Wausau West Warriors past the old Abes of Eau Claire Memorial by a score of 4-1. I don't know if we're going to be in Hudson on Thursday. I think for those of you who have been following us, there's a $250 fee that the WIAA charges us. So I'm going to reach out, try to get some folks, sponsors, to help cover our costs. But if you're somebody that would be interested in becoming a sponsor for our broadcast, potential broadcast on Thursday, would love to talk to you about the advertising package for that game. So again, just go to our website. Go to WausauAreaSports.com. There's a contact section, and just reach out either through the contact section or by sending a direct email, and I'll get back to you with information on perhaps trying to help us bring you a Wausau West sectional soccer on Thursday here on Wausau Area Sports. But here today, thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Again, check out the website. We'll have a write-up on this game later on this afternoon. We'll have a write-up on the Everest soccer game as well. We'll have some write-ups on the state track and field meet. So I'm heading home, and I'll get to work on all those write-ups on our Wausau Sports News section of WausauAreaSports.com. I'd like to thank my cameraman, Clint Holmes, here, joining us here today. Did a wonderful job keeping the camera right where it needed to be here this afternoon. I am Chad Holmes, again from Johnson Field at Wausau West High School. Final score, Wausau West 4, Eau Claire Memorial 1. This has been a presentation of Wausau Area Sports.